Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I saw my grandpa. He was trying to shoot a lizard behind the refrigerator.
With like a BB gun, hopefully.
I don't know what kind of gun.
Hopefully not a real
And
gun.
then
Oh,
we
something else. Something lucky happened to me.
Hopefully not a real gun. What happened, Anella? Real fast.
What happened is that my grandma Friday I was at my grandma's house and then we're eating McDonald's. She ordered McDonald's and then just and then she was ordering McDonald's. She went. I didn't go there, but she was at McDonald's. She was ordering, and then what happened is that when she got her food, there was an extra bag of food.
You got free food.
And yeah, there's like eight. There's 8 extra stuff. 7 things. 7 breakfast sandwiches, and I think one like lunch sandwich.
But it happened to me one time at Whataburger. I went to Whataburger and they gave me the wrong order. It was like a double meat instead of just like a.
No, but we got both the orders. Like we both paid for them.
You got a free one though, right? Is what you're saying? You got the free one?
Yeah, we got the orders that we ordered and someone else's.
Free one. Nice. Nice. That's a win. Especially, did you eat all the food?
No, there's 7 breakfast sandwiches.
That's a lot. All right, our next one, pollution. Pollution. How many sounds in pollution? Anybody? Pollution?
Kevin.
Bingo. Bingo. That's why I keep you around, Natalie. The day you come back to class, it's gonna be really quiet. 4, 5, 6.
Don't worry, I'm not going back to class. For sure.
I'm like curious to see like if, because I said I would be an online teacher the rest of the year, but I wonder what would happen if only like 4 or 5 of y'all stayed online. Like,
I lost my pencil.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, what would happen?
5 of y'all stayed online, like if I would just stay with y'all, or if y'all would go somewhere else, or.
I lost my pencil.
How did you lose your pencil? You got a pen?
Whenever I was walking on my way,
I have 3 pencils right now.
This one's
My
dried
cousin was
out.
over here to do her homework or something.
This
And also to
one,
pick up my cousin's dog.
this one's dried out. This one's broken. This one's also dried out. And this one's not mine. And the other, and yeah,
It's really bright.
I'm looking for one though.
the only reason why I came late is because I couldn't sleep. Cause the laundry machine was on, gave me headaches. Then my grandpa's alarm for work was on, and then I couldn't sleep.
You need to make masks that go.
That's not too bad. What happened to me last night? And I guess it's still happening now, but my ear, I think in the shower, or because I'm coughing a lot, I think I have a cold. And then, like, something, I don't know what it is, but I got a bunch of water in my ear, and then it's like, it feels like my eardrum's damaged or something. I can hear good, it's just that it just hurts.
So revolve.
I found it.
Good. Revolve. Catch up now. Revolve. The world does not revolve around you. Revolve. How many sounds?
5.
Ooh, you're off by 1. By 1, you're off by 1. Revolve. That's a hard word for me to say. 4, 5, 6. Revolve. Revolve. And then irregular verbs for our writing portion. That's what it is. So for y'all that don't have math, I told Emma you are using class calculator on until you get math this whole week.
No.
Well, I don't know what to. Hopefully you get it soon.
Oh, my materials, they're right here.
Yeah, most of y'all, it seems they picked them up, but if y'all didn't, y'all need to come pick them up this week. Room 20. Hold on, guys. This is Miss Hernandez. Fine, thank you. Sorry. Revolution. Revolution. The American Revolution happened back in, was it 1778 or something? Revolution. Revolution.
9.
Woo, girl! I would give you a cookie if you were in class. Yes, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I was barely counting.
9. Revolution.
I got one that was right next to me.
Revolution. Oh, it is so quiet. It was. I swear, it was weird being off last week too. It felt weird. Like
I felt like I was missing a whole week of school.
it felt weird. I did work
Oh my
training
gosh,
last
it
week.
wasn't great.
It felt weird being.
Well, it didn't feel weird for me at all because I turned all my alarms off and I didn't get annoyed by them.
I kind of felt weird. I went to my dad's house only till Thursday, and then I went back home for
Okay.
Caleb's birthday.
For me, because it felt like I was missing a whole week of school and there wasn't really a whole break.
It felt weird. Yeah, I did feel weird, but oh well, we're back. Conclude. Can you conclude what happened in the story? I guess that doesn't make sense. Conclude.
Uh,
I guess it kind of did feel weird.
7.
Yes. Conclude.
7.
Yes.
yeah, 7.
Conclude.
My mom gives me a vitamin gummy every day, and it tastes bad.
You gotta get those.
Vitamin gummies. I used to eat them and I got like really good ones. It tastes good. I forgot what the vitamins were.
Flintstones ones. Yeah, do they still make those? No, those are big back in the day when I was dry out. The Flintstone ones. The Flintstone vitamins. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Or the gumball ones? There used to be like gumball ones.
What? Really?
I once had lollipop ones.
They're like little gumball vitamins. I remember.
Oh, no fair.
I once had like lollipop medicine or something like that.
Huh?
Kind of good. A little bit.
What? What are y'all talking about?
We're talking about medicine.
Vitamins specifically.
Medicine or vitamins, whatever.
My mom's using the Flintstone ones.
Yeah, those have been around for at least probably 20 years.
What?
Maybe even longer than that. Probably like maybe almost 30 years they've been around. I don't know that
That I think I like the little I like they're like little chewable things.
Let's see. Conclusion. I wonder what either is that. Conclusion. Conclusion. Conclusions. Conclusion.
Is it 10?
High. You're a little high. You're a little high. Go down 1.
9.
9.
Conclusion.
I just realized on Revolution I accidentally put 10.
Ooh. Better fix that, and we're probably gonna highlight the S.
And the Shin ones are easiest because you just have to put T, I, and then O, and then N.
After seeing so many shuns, it's weird seeing
Why is it taking?
Done. Conclusion. 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 Revolution. It's not a T though. It's an S.
What is this? These quizzes?
Hey, Miss Hernandez. How is it an S instead of a T? I'm not trying to correct you. I'm just confused.
Sure. One, because it can either make a T, be the T-I, or it can be an S-I. It makes the same sound, just like
it just looks weird after saying so many years.
evolution. Hold on, let me give you. Let's see. Let's pretend that we write it with a T-I. It can either be an I or it can be. That's a good question. It makes me want to go look that up. I'm not really sure, but so you got conclusion, and then you've got conclusion. Which one would probably look best? Sorry, it's supposed to be a C. Conclusion.
Neither one of them look correct.
I know that one does look weird. Now that you're telling me that. Maybe I'll look it up and see if there's a reason why it's an S. And
None of them look correct, honestly.
it really doesn't, but it is conclusion though. I'm gonna look it up now. Maybe there's a specific reason. Generate. I would like you to generate. Generate.
Generating you.
Generate.
Generate.
6.
I believe so.
Is it 6?
Math was it?
I gotta correct. It was 6.
Math.
I feel like we're more awake in math than reading.
Probably. That sounds about right.
Because then, let's see, Nello talks more, Emma talks more.
I think it depends. It takes you a little while. You don't really talk during spelling.
If you're tired during the day, if you're tired during reading, then you'll be awake during math. But if you're awake during math, then you'll be tired.
I am tired in reading, but I'm still talking anyways.
Math. That's like something I say.
Let's see.
One thing was all about that story, and I was talking so much, but then I was just leaning back in math.
Generation.
Math is my favorite subject.
It's a lot easier, I agree. Generation. This generation does not know how to. I don't know.
I'm trying to put water in my eyes.
Generation.
My generation is Gen Z.
Generation. How many sounds in generation?
I'm Gen Z.
Yeah, you are. That's crazy. Yeah, generation.
I need.
Generation. How many sounds?
8.
Yes.
I was just about to say that, but then I forgot what number it was.
Generation. What do y'all think we're gonna highlight in generation?
Tion.
Yeah. As long as I keep at least y'all 3 around.
I think the shins are the easiest one.
Don't worry, Miss Hernandez. I'm always staying here unless the school is like sick free. My mom doesn't want me going back to school.
I'm gonna be switching Corpus and Aspen every month, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to go.
I'll probably always be here unless the only thing they'd probably do is if the internet goes out here or something like that, because it happens a lot here.
Or unless they like forced y'all to have to come back to school, which I don't think they're gonna do, but you're required to do that too. Decorate. Can you please decorate the room for Christmas? Decorate.
Is it 6?
Whoa.
Can I share one thing I did during the break?
Hold on, when we get done, we have one more.
Okay,
Yeah, I want to share what I did on Sunday. I did 2 things fun on Sunday.
I did something really cool on Monday.
We'll share. Decorate. How many sounds? About 5, or a little more than 5.
Is it 6?
Oh,
Or is it 7?
I wasn't paying attention to what the word was.
come on, pay attention. Just had a lovely break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I had to break the OR.
8.
Is that it?
What? Our words? We have one more. You probably can guess the next one.
Darn it.
I have something to share.
Whenever I was writing, I put an O next to the E. And then I put an extra U.
I'm looking for.
I have something to share, and then on Friday I have something to show.
Okay. What's our last word? I know y'all can guess our last word.
Decoration.
Decoration.
Hey.
How many? 9. Yeah. It's easier to write down the word first and then to count them.
Unfortunately, for y'all,
Do we have to highlight CION?
Unfortunately for y'all didn't get to participate in the spelling bee. I think some of y'all would have won.
No fair.
I know. I guess we could have our own spelling bee one day, maybe.
Spelling bee.
I won 4th place last time.
The word that the teacher said.
I got horrible because I was always too shy. I'm always too shy.
Word than what the
I
teacher
hate stuff like that, like science fair and stuff.
because I didn't hear her right.
Maybe if we have time, we'll do like a class one between us and class. The winner.
Ooh, I think I would win. Because I won 4th place last time.
Who won last year for your
The same person that won
I
last
spelled
year.
it exactly the way she
I think I did good. I hope it's not in public because I'm
The
always shy.
same. It's actually the same person that won last year.
The auditions for it, though I somehow spelled it wrong, and the teacher corrected me and said the same exact letters that I spelled.
Get your reading journal out. Emma, while you're.
Oh wait, Emma, you
last year
were.
some of the words were so hard. If you look to like the end of the line, you're like some words I never even heard of.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult.
I think some of them are like with D's, like the hardest ones. I think they're at the end.
I think I missed on an R word. I think it was. I don't know what it was.
All right, the reading journal. We're gonna write our vocabulary down in our anchor chart, and then we'll read a story. Maybe we can do cursive handwriting. I don't know. See what we have time for. Vocabulary. Remember, write these down because you're able to use them on Friday. I do not like y'all missing vocabulary words because y'all don't write them down. The highlighted part is the most important part. If you don't write down only one part of it, make sure you highlight or write down the highlighted part. Our first word is inspiration.
Wait, so what am I doing here?
Writing down our vocabulary words.
And highlighting the main word.
Highlighting the answer for your test. Yes.
Ah, yes. We have the answer for a test.
Yes, I tell y'all that every week. The highlighted part is the answer for your test, and some of y'all still don't. Y'all are still missing vocabulary. So I don't know. I can only do so much.
You give us all of these note privileges, and everybody gets like it wrong because they're not using it.
Yeah, then the last week was it? Oh, we did like the whole spelling part together, which maybe we will. I haven't even looked at it this week. Yeah. An autobiography is the type of story we're reading, or genre we're reading this week. So inspiration, something that gives someone the desire to do something, motivation. So some of y'all, like if y'all were into sports, may be inspired by Tom Brady and how he was able to successfully change teams last year and make it to the Super Bowl again. And he's also 43 years old. So comes to show. I didn't know that. Inspiration, motivation. Some of y'all may be motivated by your mom. Maybe your mom, you like what your mom does, or maybe she tells you, she motivates you every morning or something. Maybe it's your dad. Maybe it's your grandma. Maybe it's your grandpa. Maybe
Okay, I'm back.
it's somebody else. Where'd you go?
I was trying to get my notebook, but then I forgot I ran into pages.
Ew, Charlie, make sure you write down, if anything, the underlined part and the highlighted part. Got it? That's the most.
Mom's better and my mom's asleep, by the way.
Okay, but did you hear me? Make sure you get the underlined and the highlighted part, if anything. Okay?
Okay,
I just think we should just write the highlighted part.
Well, I mean, technically, I can't see what y'all are doing, so if y'all are just doing that, so be it. But I'm not gonna argue with you.
Okay.
I'm not gonna argue with you if you only write the underlined and the highlighted part.
I'm only gonna write the highlighted part because that's the most important part.
That and the underlined part, right?
Okay, I don't know what the underlined part is.
Inspiration, right there.
Oh yeah.
That's the word, and then the other part is the definition.
I forgot the N in
Inspiration.
inspiration.
Where are my pens at?
I'm done.
Right.
I know. All my pens are almost ran out.
Same.
The only pens that are left is
If this
2.
episode goes bye-bye,
Come with me.
then we're dead.
I went to Sam's Club and bought like 1 million of them over.
Nah, it's not probably gonna finish until like the next week.
Create, to make or produce something. Some of y'all are very creative when it comes to making TikToks or other things.
Yeah, my brother is bad at drawing. One time, I accidentally saw one of his drawings.
Or create. Some of y'all like to create.
It was like a little stick man thing.
Henry
You
Stickman.
remember? And you kept getting mad.
It was Henry Stickman.
I was never good at drawing big. Or never.
You can't draw, then just draw Henry Stickman.
I once made a little in one of the Dogman books. I once drew a little cat kid and it was like this tiny, I think.
Me and my brothers, we would make this little tent inside our house, and then we would get one of our big flashlights. Then we would turn off all the lights. Then we would just play camping.
I love forts and tents. We'd always put, whenever I visit my grandma's, I call her Mima. We would always like put these chairs on the next to the couch and put a blanket over it with a fan, so it makes like a sport type.
Interesting.
If I try making it with the chair, it's not gonna go out so well because yeah, I only have 2 chairs.
Make sure you're getting these down. Create.
Yes, I am getting these done onto a piece of paper.
And keep them somewhere so that on Friday you can whip them out and get them done.
It's actually in my notebook, but I'm saving paper just in case I ran out. I'm just using last papers. This one is in the back of yeah. This one. Author's purpose.
What? You wrote this on the back of author's purpose?
Yeah.
What are the odds that's what the skill we're working on this week is author's purpose?
Really?
Yes, so yes, that's what we're gonna write down.
It's gonna be so hard because we already studied it so much.
I know, yes. Reading
At the beginning of every single story.
I kind of think author's purpose is easy.
Author's purpose, like Emma says, it really is related to every story we do, and sometimes I'll randomly ask you what's the author's purpose of things. But yeah.
Yeah, PIE.
Yes.
Pie.
Again, but it's like analyzing.
We did this in Miss Walling's class.
Bingo.
I wrote it in marker.
Next word. I was trying to see because that's what we're gonna write down. But I remember I think I told Mike us to write something down too though already. So we may not need that anchor chart.
Wow.
Heritage, traditions from the past that are still important. Heritage. So traditions from the past.
I hate heritage so much.
I wonder what kind of story this is. It looks pretty weird.
I want to know what critique.
Pretty interesting.
My ear hurts.
You and Anella, right? Anella said his ear hurted. His ear hurted.
Mine feels like it has a big bruise in it.
Oh, I remember my brother had to go to the doctor because he had this big chunk of earwax, and they called it the water thingy. I don't know what they call it,
That's interesting.
but we tried to get it out, but it wouldn't come out.
Sure you are getting these down. I don't want any. Daniel, are you getting them down? Remember,
I'm just writing a highlighted word.
you write down the underlined and highlighted word. I can guarantee you.
One time a while ago, before I was even in this school,
Feels like I have a cut in my ear or something.
It kind of feels lonely without Vita because I was talking to her on Friday. I miss Vita.
one time whenever I was little, before I went.
But did she even go back to school? I didn't even know that.
I don't think she is back in school. I just don't think she's here today.
Yeah, I just don't think she's here yet.
We're ready for number 4. Festival. There's been a lot of canceled festivals this year because of the coronavirus. Organized series of special events and performances. A festival doesn't just mean like what's one? Buck Days. It could mean like a music festival. It could mean other types of festivals, I guess.
A
Like
food festival.
I did not go to a single festival this year at all. I mean, last year. No.
there is like food festivals. Yeah, there's all kinds
I almost thought the E was an O, so I accidentally write an O.
Oh, beans and cheese. You're criticizing my work. Criticizing my work.
I'm acting like a Karen. Oh no.
Festival.
While I was over there at my dad's house, I was talking. Me and my cousin Mello, we were talking to each other, and then we were acting like Karens. I don't know why.
Karens. What is it? What does a Karen act like?
Like she's mean.
She's very bossy and
Mean for no.
She's racist.
I think she's
Racist, I say.
sassy. Sassy.
Yeah.
One more. Oh, I forgot to put one. Make sure you don't
What's the last one?
want y'all missing vocabulary on Friday.
There's only 5 words.
Performance. Yeah, there's usually only 5. A public presentation to entertain an audience, a concert, a performance, a music performance. Y'all used to do music performances with the PTA for
My mom wouldn't let me.
or maybe some of y'all were doing dance performances or something before all of this happened.
I wanted to go, but I couldn't. So yeah.
I did the talent show, but I missed the second part of it. So
A talent show, yeah, that was another performance.
Oh yeah, I saw her go up there.
If I went up and I just the talent show, was it like for the Christmas one?
Yeah, like right before
it was
Christmas.
the most anxious
The right before
part of
Christmas,
my
that
life.
one. I remember once it was like in Summer Latchkey. It was for like it was at like at Cop Wilson, and then I was doing a floss super fast, and a bunch of people were just staring at me like, what the heck?
They didn't know the
That
difference.
was fast. I'm like, and
Festival,
I did it down.
they could be
I
big
remember.
festivals, events, performances like a concert.
I remember an old friend called Tyrone. I used to live next to him in an apartment. We used to talk to each other, but then he went to like a science school.
Science school.
I can't remember what type of school.
Science and technology, maybe. That's just science.
Science.
It's called.
Yeah, because Zed told me my other friend. He lives in the Philippines.
Interesting. Did y'all get these down, or we still need to look at these?
I have a question.
Yes.
Are we going to art or music?
This week, today, it is music. Let me make sure I changed it on the board, I think, before we left.
Please art. I hope it's art.
Today's music.
Oh. Okay, that's
Well,
actually
at
gonna be
least we
good.
get to get it out of the
I
way.
still haven't done anything to my project.
Yeah, y'all better be turning your work for that, or I may be in trouble.
I already time for.
Wait, did we do anything for art last week?
Probably not.
We did our firework.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we finished it
We
up.
have to send
I didn't finish it though, because I was too busy just playing my video games on the weekend.
You don't have to finish
On the break.
it though. We can just show it to her in the Zoom.
Yeah, I was playing with him.
Carly, writing these?
Can I share things while?
Yes, I'm on 5. I'm already writing the team public.
Go ahead, Emma. Share real fast while Charlie's finishing up.
So during one thing I did during the break was we went to these inner space caverns, and there was an actual cave that's been growing for thousands, like hundreds of years. It's a real cave.
Oh, what is it called?
Inner space caverns. And so we went into it and we learned a lot of cool things. Our tour guide was really nice.
That's pretty cool. I haven't been to the caverns. They have like the Natural Bridge Caverns, and there's some in Bernie.
And then there's this another tour called the Mud Tour, and like it's like you get into like the really wet parts, like the dirty parts, and like it's really dark, and all you have is your headlight.
Oh, you did like an interactive one.
Yeah, that one. But that was another one. We did just the one where we walk on a nice path and we don't get dirty at all.
It's what was the temperature in there? Probably like 72 degrees, right? It's like
Yeah, it got warmer. It got really warm.
It's usually pretty cool down there in those caverns. Usually they're about 70 to 72 degrees. Sometimes they're kind of wet and maybe humid because they're like underground.
Yeah, and there's still the holes on the ceiling because we went to this really deep part where there's still like a whole ceiling. And there's these holes from the people who first drilled it and discovered it.
That's interesting. I want to do that. Do one of those like where you go further down into the caverns. So this week we're talking about author's purpose. Oh, because I love videos. Oops. I know I'm gonna show one. Before we go on, I'm gonna show one. Daniel, you got these down? I forgot you're even there. You've been quiet. Yes, Daniel.
Why is it so blurry?
It's very quiet. Can y'all see my screen?
Why is my screen so blurry?
Very quiet. Is this? Daniel, you got him down?
Yep.
Okay, just. Fourth grade. Y'all probably remember this.
Have some pie.
Y'all remember this when we watched it? I think the last time with y'all, didn't I show y'all this?
No, I don't
I'm pretty
think.
sure we done author's pie together, or was it my other?
I don't remember. I don't think.
I know we did author's purpose like I think it was the first or second week of school. I remember that, but I think we've done it again since then.
No, I don't remember this.
The author's got to have a purpose, got to have some pie. Persuade, inform, entertain. Don't forget to have some pie. Some pie. Today I'm gonna write something, but I'm not sure what to say. I must choose my words carefully. It's the only way to know what we're talking about. Here's why. Because the author's gotta have a purpose. Got to have some pie. Persuade, inform, entertain. Don't forget to have some pie. Some pie. Somebody say I. I is for inform. We've got to teach a reader what we know. Inform means to educate. Our words will help the readers grow. Somebody say E. E stands for entertain. Our readers got to have some fun. Do you enjoy reading every single word you write? Chances are so will everyone. You see, the author's gotta have a purpose. Got to have some pie. Persuade, inform, entertain. Don't forget to have some pie. Some pie.
Awesome pie. We'll probably listen to that video every single day. That may be what you see first thing in the morning, FYI. So I know some of y'all have already written down author's purpose. Miss Walling's class specifically. I don't remember if mine did. I thought we did. I don't remember if we did or didn't. But
Let me double check. I think we did actually, but let me
something similar to this, right? So P is persuade. The author writes to get you to do something or believe what they are saying. So that may be like a newspaper article. Maybe a newspaper article. They want you to believe something. Maybe an advertisement. I know we just had the inauguration last week. I don't know if any of y'all watched it, but usually an advertisement wants you to maybe vote a certain way, or maybe they want you to buy something. I'm trying to think of what else may persuade you. Inform. The author writes to give you information about a topic. Oh, I didn't read the story I was supposed to read today. Maybe we'll do it later. Inform. So maybe like let's see, inform. What's an example of informative? I'm trying to think. I forgot. Inform. Entertain. This is what y'all mostly read about. The author writes to tell you a story that you will enjoy. So give me an example of a book you've read lately or that you've read before that is the author's purpose is to entertain you. You can give me an example of a book they've read. Doesn't have to be recently, just in general. Did y'all write this down, Emma?
I actually don't have an author's purpose page in this thing.
Okay, then we're gonna write it down. I was gonna find some examples. Let me get some examples of author's purpose. I wish you were in class. We do something else. If you don't have it down, then you need to be copying it down. I surprised some of y'all maybe.
Yeah, I have it.
You're always here, so I don't know why you wouldn't have it.
I have it.
Let me give you an example. I'm gonna write some examples down here because I didn't write examples. You have examples of each one of these: persuade, inform, and entertain, Emma?
Mm-hmm.
What do you have for persuade? What's an example of something?
The author is trying to get you to do or try something.
So examples would be like advertisement. Like I don't think that's gonna fill speech.
And form is nonfiction history. Oh, the author is trying to give you information and teach you.
Like advertisement wrong.
And entertain is the author is trying to make you enjoy the story by keeping the readers.
Advertisement. Okay. Sorry.
I don't have it.
And
Write
then
it down.
Lesson on any day.
persuade ads, billboards, opinions, and form nonfiction history, news articles,
Yeah, there you go.
fiction, fantasy, and comments.
Exactly. So inform was news articles. News articles.
All done.
Textbooks, your textbooks, especially like your social studies textbook. I'm just giving a couple examples. I don't think we need, I don't know, short stories, poetry, drama. Make sure you write this down. Drama. I don't think I made my other class write this down. Because we may be doing, I have a paper I found. Something with author's purpose the next couple of days. Thumbs up whenever you're done with this. Dr. Seuss. Somebody I wrote it down, somebody I did it. Where'd Natalie B? Oh, I don't have to say Natalie B anymore.
Yeah, just say Natalie.
No.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you can just say Natalie. One of Natalie.
I'm tired. My mom said I can't fall asleep during class or else I'm gonna get in trouble. So yeah.
It'd be like Peyton, except Peyton actually has a reason to sleep because
Yeah, cause she
lives
has to
far
drive
away.
all the way over here.
and she has to get up to 5.
Hmm. So she has a reason to sleep. And I have a reason to sleep too.
Because we wake up at like 7 and
We're in Zoom. We don't need a.
I actually stood up all night, but then I fell asleep, and then yeah, I woke up at 8:32.
exactly.
But I did eat cereal.
Always on purpose. Hi, but we always do always purpose.
So if you're tired and
Got used to the weekends.
The author always has a reason for writing something. You don't just write. Sometimes, I guess if you're journaling, maybe you're just writing to write. But if you're writing something, usually you have a purpose behind
I
it.
need my glasses.
That's kind of hard to see. I wish there wasn't a glare. But the little anchor chart behind you is the same thing that's on paper right here. But overall, our genre or the type of story we're reading this week is an autobiography. I don't think I have anything like that. Autobiography. We're in class. You have all this cool little stuff that you can put in your.
I haven't worn these in a while.
You have what?
I haven't worn my glasses in a while.
Probably all week, right?
Probably like half of the week.
Synthesize.
Because last week y'all saw me with glasses.
I was bored last synthesize.
Were those real glasses or blue light?
These are real glasses.
Let me know when you got this down. Anela, you got it down?
I have to write all that? That's a lot.
Yes. Snoozing. Oh, look,
What time do we have?
you got a couple. What, to write it down? You got a couple minutes. Write it down. It won't take you very long. Mondays are always what, Emma? Note-taking days.
Note days.
Note days. I don't think I sent that story home with y'all.
Ow, I hurt my hand.
Week 4, lesson 3. That might be. Where's the story this week? Here.
The world looks so different. I'm gonna have to get used to this because I haven't even worn these in like a couple
Do
of
you need to
days.
go find your charger?
Huh?
I don't know where it is.
You need to go see if you can find it. Because remember, you got to go with Miss Hackey in about like 5 minutes. Go see if you can find it real fast. Mariah, are you getting this down?
I have some time to like.
Go see
Yeah.
if you can find it real fast. Go see if you can find it real fast before you have to leave with Miss Hackey. That's really important. You sit with her. I may not make y'all write the autobiography anchor chart today. That may be tomorrow. I'll save y'all some handwriting. But we'll talk about autobiographies. We'll go more in depth tomorrow. How about that? An autobiography. An autobiography. Well, I gotta know what autobiographies are. No, Unit 4, Week 4. No, Unit 4. I found these tests, but I don't know what they're from. 4.4? The circuits? I was thinking. Can you guess my name? Oh, where that far? Thunder Rose. Oh, The Secret of Winter Count. That might be the 6th. What week is that? 4? So that must be after Christmas. I just said after Christmas. Oh, sweet Larry Jane. Thumbs up when you're done so we will talk about autobiographies. I won't make y'all write the anchor chart today. I'll be nice. Save your hands. I'll save your hands. I'll save your hands.
Thank you.
I'll save your hands today.
Thank you.
Some of y'all already had this down anyways. A lot of y'all know what it is. Do you find it, Charlie? Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, plug it in, because in a few minutes, you're going to go with Miss Hackey in about 2 minutes.
My eyes are just brown.
Or what?
My eyes are just brown. They look like they're dark. Like,
Oh, I could probably do that passage with y'all. Trying to think if I want to do that with y'all or not. Maybe we'll read the story today and then we'll answer questions tomorrow. That might be what we do. That might be what we do. That might be what we do today. Because I want to cover author's purpose again, but I also want to.
I got webbed. I have webbed
I think tomorrow
fingers.
we'll read it together tomorrow. Are you good getting this done? So we can move on to. Remember, we're working for a break. Cameras should be on. Y'all want a break? I'll give the ones that have been participating their 5-minute break. Charlie, can you go to your email and log into that Zoom meeting? So you'll need to leave ours and go into Canvas to your inbox again, real fast. So go to Canvas in your inbox, that one with the letter.
Okay, and do what? And what do I do when I'm there?
And click on the first one that says for Miss Hackey, right? I think it's the first one in your inbox, right?
I think so.
See it? It says Hackey, Haecke, something like that. An email from her.
So I have to click it.
Yes, but you're gonna have to join that link. You're gonna have to leave our Zoom meeting and join that Zoom meeting, okay? Okay, hopefully he found it. Are we good? Or not yet, Anella?
Nope. No, I'm just
Anella's
kidding.
still right. It looks like Anella's still right. Oh, and if y'all pick up the packets now, y'all will have daily fix-its, paper ones. Y'all won't have to do class. Y'all won't have to do paper ones though. Or y'all won't have to do class kick ones. You'll have paper now.
I don't get how I didn't do this and this one.
Either. That's weird. Because if Emma did it and Natalie had it.
Because I usually get here early and I usually go. I don't think I was absent. Maybe I was sick or something.
I don't know. Let me know when you're done, Anella.
Then, but another reason might be is maybe I was at my grandma's house right now, and the electricity or the internet went out. Because that happens a lot here.
We're gonna be talking about. Let's go to page. Hold on, your book. Get your My View book out. Page. Week 2? No, that was before week 3. Mama's window. That was last week. Page 79. Making music together. Page 79, and then we'll go into autobiography.
We're turning the page.
Page 79 in your My View book. Let me pull it up. So y'all can see. Go over that in the anchor chart, and then I'll read our short autobiography. And then what else? No. 2-hour break. Let me see My View.
Oh, I flipped 100 pages extra and I see poetry.
Oh no. It's like the end of the 6 weeks, I think. I don't like poetry. Poetry's hard. So
I get it sometimes. I don't really like it sometimes. But I
the
do
last
like
one was, I didn't like the last one. I thought it was
I liked the first 2. Those are the only 2 I liked.
What are you guys talking about?
poetry.
Oh.
I don't like poetry.
I like the first 2. I think the one was the bubble one, and then the other one was like some kind of root or something.
Okay, here we are. Let me see. So how does music bring people together? How do you think music brings people together? Think about that. How do you
Wait, so it was
Well,
29?
Yeah, page 78, 79. How do you think music can bring people together? Think about what we used to do before COVID. People used to go to festivals, right? Or performances.
yeah.
So how did those people come together? Because they what?
Music
Music. Because they like the same music, right?
and food.
And food, yeah. So how does music bring people together? It probably because they have similar taste in music, maybe. How else?
Because they like to party.
Maybe they like to party and there's good music. I was trying to think. Maybe if you're going through something tough, maybe music helps you deal with that, and it brings you around other people that are maybe dealing with the same thing. Let's see. Media. Making music together. So our story must be about music. Can y'all see this?
It's super crowded.
There better be a celebrity that I know.
Probably not.
Making music
If I had to say, I would say probably not.
together. Music is a universal language that brings together people throughout the world. Through a rich variety of music, we can learn about many cultures and customs. Watch the video clip, view the images, and read the captions. How do different styles of music appeal to people? Musician Troy Andrews' greatest inspiration is the brass band music in his hometown of New Orleans, Louisiana.
Woo! That's a good city. If you've ever been or never been, it is a great city.
Hip-hop musicians draw crowds with their lyrical skill and danceable beats. Samba music and dance are the main attractions of Brazil's Carnival Festival, which draws more than 2 million people each year.
Wow. Before COVID, 2 million people.
2 million, that's a lot.
That's a lot
Or
of
just like a festival.
Well, it's probably over like a bunch of different days.
Violins, trumpets, and guitars are the ingredients of a versatile mariachi band.
I wonder if they're doing, you used to be able to go to Mexican restaurants and they would be performing like at Kiko's and stuff. I don't think they're doing that though right now.
Really?
I would be assuming they're not doing that anymore, or at least right now.
I think my uncle's a mariachi.
Is he? I was gonna say,
Yeah, he is.
is he doing anything right now? Probably not doing any performances, right?
I think
I would
even
think so, because they're always close together and they're always without a mask so you could hear. So I don't know that they would be allowed right now. Is that it? Is that it? Was that it? Oh, that was it.
that was kind of quick.
Have any of y'all been to any like music? You're still younger. I was gonna say music.
Never. I've never been to one.
Y'all,
Parents have. Definitely.
y'all probably haven't been, right? So describe what you see and hear.
We're kind of too young a little bit for it.
that's what I was gonna say. You are still kind of young. So let's see over here. How does music bring people together? As you view the media and review the text, write down your responses on a separate sheet of paper. Describe what you see and hear and connect the media to your personal experiences. I guess we're gonna skip that. Let's go back to. That's interesting. Week 3, reading. Where is the genre? So let's go to page. What page? Whoa! I highlighted stuff. Obviously, I was doing things. Page.
Fix it. We don't want to see it.
Page 81. Well, it's gonna be stuff you're gonna highlight anyways. Autobiography. Before, does anybody know what an autobiography is? Let me stop sharing my screen before we start. What does an autobiography mean? We studied biographies already.
A biography that's made by the person who it's talking about, I think.
Bingo! That's an autobiography. Daniel, pay attention. Autobiography is a story about a person that is written by that same person. So, like, I don't think I have the Ruby Bridges one. I'm trying to think. An autobiography. I'm trying to think of one that.
So this is basically his life, Trombone Shorty. I don't know why he calls it that.
Yes, the autobiography is about Trombone Shorty. Yes, that's exactly what it's like. Let's see. Let's go back to reading this. Let's play.
Autobiography. Autobiography is one type of narrative nonfiction. Narratives recount events, tell a story, and use literary elements. Nonfiction is factual and tells events that really happened. An autobiography is a true story about a real person's life, written by that person.
So that would be you writing a story about your own personal life and events for whatever reason you wanted to share them. Oh, was Buzz Aldrin's an autobiography? Remember his? Well,
Yeah, I think it was.
it? Buzz Aldrin? Now I'm curious.
That was.
Was it?
We did that for like the first 3 weeks of the school year, and it was so boring because we didn't get a single other story.
I think we did that for a while. Was it an autobiography? No, it wasn't. Was it? Let me check. Now that I'm going back.
It was autobiography.
Twins in Space? No, that's different. Buzz Aldrin. Where's his at? Let me look.
Wait, it was biography. It was an autobiography. Because I don't think it was made by him. I don't think so.
It is written in first-person point of view.
So first-person point of view, you're gonna have a lot of I's, me's, mine, my in there.
Sequence of events is usually in chronological or time order. The author includes facts and details to create a portrait of his or her life. The author describes personal thoughts, feelings, and reactions to experiences.
So remember, it's in chronological order. So it's gonna start from like birth or early life to maybe something significant happening in the middle, and then something happening later on in life. There's an order to it. You're not gonna start the story from him passing away in the beginning to him, I don't know, making it to, I don't know, space in the middle or something. It's going to be some sort of order, chronological order, usually from young age. So maybe a baby or a small kid to maybe his teenager years, and then a little bit older, and then so on.
Turn and talk. Tell your partner how an autobiography is similar to and different from a realistic fiction story.
Yeah, narrative nonfiction.
Use details from the anchor chart to compare and contrast. Take notes on your discussion. Autobiography anchor chart. Narrative nonfiction. Biography. Newspaper article. Diary or journal. Autobiography. Pronouns. I, me, mine, my, myself, we, us, our. Signal words. First, on, date, at, time, when, until, before, after, first, second, then, finally, lastly. Important events and people in the author's life.
Interesting. We'll be writing that down later. So before I give you your short little 7-minute break, we're going to read a short little story. Got it? Garage Girl. You're going to tell me how it is, or how you know it is an autobiography. I'm gonna show it to y'all so y'all can see it too. Y'all do not have this in your book, only I have it. But pay attention. Garage girl. I wonder if she lives in a garage. That'd be quite interesting, I think. Y'all don't have this, only I have this. Am I zoomed in? Oh, zoom out. No, I'm not. Come on, man. Anyways, where I grew up, there wasn't a whole lot to do. If sports didn't thrill you, you were out of luck. Maybe no one else felt that way, but I did. So when I wasn't reading, I listened to music a lot. I can't blame Shadeville. We had nice neighbors and a lake, houses and stores. We had smart kids and sport kids, cool kids and rough kids. But I didn't fit in these sets. Rachel's weird, they said. The only other weird kid I knew was Trent Kimball, and Trent didn't want a friend. For me, one day ran into the next. Sounds like her life's pretty boring. Garage girl. I'm guessing she hangs out in the garage. Until the drums, I was with my mom on Agnes Street shopping. The closed down print shop had a neat tenant, Big Ted's Music World. Guitars and saxes filled the windows. My eyes lit up, or so my mother said. I asked if we could go in there. The first thing I saw was a black 5-piece drum set. Well, the first thing was Big Ted, who earned his nickname. He stood over 6 feet and seemed about as wide. He wore a blue Hawaiian shirt and with orange pineapples and had a black goatee. Ooh, so there's some of those key words right there that tell you it's an autobiography. The first thing and then second thing, there's a chronological order to it, or there's sequence to it. Big Ted hung over a kid sitting at a keyboard. That was the third thing I saw, the kid, Trent Kimball. Like me, Trent was 11, but the look on his face seemed as grown as Big Ted's. Trent played a riff that sounded like two mice dancing on a xylophone. Big Ted swayed with the notes. I wanted in. Ooh, so she's found her love and her passion. Uh-oh, Big Ted. Let's see.
No.
What? What?
That was the end right now.
Nope. I begged my parents for drums. Some days I walked 2 miles to Big Ted's to stare at the drums. Sometimes Ted let me play. He told me my simple beats had a fierce snap. Finally, another keyword telling me it is an autobiography. My father told the last truth, so I'm gonna have to hear you banging on those things all the time. He asked. Not all the time, I said. After work and on weekends, he grumbled. Ooh, where do you think she plays her drums at? By with the title, by reading the title.
In the garage.
Probably in the garage, yeah. 2 weeks later, he said out of the blue, come on, Rach. I followed him. He grabbed the keys to the minivan. Let's go to Big Ted's. Oh my gosh, I yelled. What do you think's going to happen next? What is she going to get? Dun, dun, dun. Somebody's typing in the chat.
Do you put it in the chat?
Charlie. Where? He was just on here. Where did he go? How did he type? Did he type that in? Where is he? I don't see him, right? Okay, I don't see him. I don't know. Anyways. He left. Anyways, he left. I don't know. That must have been from earlier. But the drums go, oh my gosh, but the drums go in the garage, and that's where you play, he warned. My beats leaked out, especially in summer when the garage door was open. Kids stopped by, listened. One day, about a year later, Trent ambled by. He watched, listened, he nodded, and then he walked off. He's putting stuff in the chat. Y'all have questions or something? Next day, he showed up with a girl I'd never seen before. She had a guitar case and a small amp on a rolling rack. Ted had a rolling amp too, and a case for his keyboard. This is my friend Clara, he said. She moved here from Austin. Clara, this is Rachel. Rachel and I go way back. That was the beginning of TK and the Garage Girls. Trent wrote good songs, and over time we got tighter. Shadeville had a new band, by the time I was finishing 7th grade, you could see jocks, nerds, and cool kids and smart kids listening to music at our garage.
Her name is Carla.
Her name is Carla. Interesting. So
Not
TK
Is
and
this
the
what
girls.
they're called, the Garage Girls?
I guess that's why they put TK because he's not a girl. So those are his initials, and they put Garage Girls, I guess, for the 2 girls. That's interesting. So we're able to,
TK.
what's his name? Ted?
Is that his initials?
Yeah, Ted Kimball, isn't it? We're able to determine that this is an autobiography because we see these keywords like finally, it said first, it said second, and then 2 weeks later, there's some sort of sequence to it. It didn't start out by telling us she got drums, and then next she went back to the store and wanted drums. That would not be in chronological order. There's got to be some order to the story for it to be chronological. So what I'm gonna do right now is, like I said, I'm gonna give you, I'm not ending the Zoom, but I'm giving you a quick button. I mean, it might look sloppy, but I don't know. Let me just do this.
Hold on. I'll use the annotate button. It'll look bad, but okay.
Oh, I messed up again. Oops. Oh, I need work on my G's then. My G's to my U's.
These are easy. Why do you need to work on them?
Well, I messed up
Okay,
again.
let me show you out the
If you're not good,
annotate button.
if you're not good at your G's, you're not gonna be good at your Y's.
I messed
Uppercase and lowercase.
up
Hold
again.
on, let me show you.
Okay, look, Emma's showing us how she does it. Probably really hard with a mouse.
When that's wrong. No.
It's gotta be hard. It would be a lot easier if you had
Yeah,
one of those
it's like
stylus pens, like you get with the iPads. It would be a lot easier.
are you trying to spell A-G?
Make like a G, like with the magic C, or show us how
AGG. A GG.
it's not working.
I think I know what she means.
Look at
But
my up there. I messed it up, and then I messed it up here again. Gee,
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Emma,
listen to my.
what you can just do is you can go to another tape or whatever. And you can
Are
try to
you
make
trying to spell A?
the thing a little bit
Is it A?
better, in line with the padding.
I can't really do it
Don't pay attention to mine. I messed
clear.
up. I was like in a hurry. Okay, so hopefully we have more time tomorrow. We're talking about irregular verbs. What is a verb, first of all? You can tell me what a verb is.
An action.
An action word.
I was growing up back in my, Stone Age days, way back when. It used to be a verb is. They used to have this commercial. They would describe a verb as something you would do. So like run, walk, talk, sleep.
Wait. How about existing?
Existing, I guess is that an action verb? Is that a verb? I guess exist.
Oh, it's an adjective.
Good question. I'll have to research that. But we're going to be talking about irregular verbs that don't follow the rule of adding like ed, like if you're going to make them past tense. So, for example, instead of saying, let's see, you would say in present tense, you would say, I wrote a story today. What would be the irregular verb of wrote? Who can give me that? You wouldn't say I wrote-ed. Yes. Oh, I did. Oh man, I gave you the opposite way.
Yeah, you gave it to
Oh
us.
my gosh.
I wrote is in the past.
Past, my bad. I gave you all the
Right. It's right.
Yes, right. Let me show you all a bit. Sorry. We're gonna fill in some little chart here in a second. You're gonna help me, and maybe we'll create some more. But let's find a video to watch. Videos always work best for us. They're gonna help me fill in this chart. My messages.
You have so many tabs open at the same time.
Regular verbs. I know because I need all of these. Like that's lesson plans. I don't know what this is. Class kick was for earlier. I probably don't need that open either. Probably don't need that open. Yeah, there we go. Condense them down. Ooh. Pay attention to some of these because we're going to add them to a chart in a little bit. Or you're going to help me create a
Make a
chart.
different future.
Start.
Oh, sure.
Greetings, friends. Today is all about memorizing irregular verbs. Learners.
So it says memorizing because there's no pattern. Like I said earlier, they're not words that you can add ed to. They're different. They're unique. You're gonna have to memorize them. And some of you already know this.
Often find them hard work and get confused. But now I'll show you how to learn them in a simple and easy way. Let's sing this song, because songs are the most effective techniques to help learn those irregular verbs. Here we go. Be, was, were, been, become, became, become. Begin, began, begun. Blow, blew, blown. Break, broke, broken. Bring, brought, brought. Build, built, built. Burst, burst, burst. Buy, bought, bought. Choose, chose, chosen. Catch, caught, caught. Come, came, come. Cut, cut, cut. Deal, dealt, dealt. Do, did, done. Dream, dreamt, dreamt. Irregular verbs are so easy when you sing this song. Just remember the words to this song and you won't get them wrong. Irregular verbs, irregular verbs, irregular verbs, irregular verbs. Drink, drank, drunk. Drive, drove, driven. Eat, ate, eaten. Fall, fell, fallen. Feel, felt, felt. Fight, fought, fought. Find, found, found. Fly, flew, flown. Forget, forgot, forgotten. Forgive, forgave, forgiven. Freeze, froze, frozen. Get, got, got. Give, gave, given. Go, went, gone. Grow, grew, grown. Have, had, had. Here we go. Irregular verbs are so easy when you sing the song. Just remember the words to this song and you won't get them wrong. Irregular verbs, irregular verbs, irregular verbs, irregular verbs. Hear, heard, heard. Hide, hid, hidden. Hold, held, held. Hurt, hurt, hurt. Keep, kept, kept. Know, knew, known. Lay, laid, laid. Lead, led, led. Leave, left, left. Let, let. Lie, lay, lain. Lose, lost, lost. Make, made, made. Mean, meant, met. Meet, met, met. Pay, paid, paid. Irregular verbs are so easy when you sing the song. Just remember the words to this song and you won't get them wrong. Irregular verbs, irregular verbs, irregular verbs, irregular verbs. Put, read, read, read. Ride, rode, ridden. That's right. Rise, rose, risen. Here we go. Run, ran, run. You heard. Say, said, said. Yeah. See, saw, seen. Seek, sought, sought. Yeah. Sell, sold, sold. That's good. Send, sent, sent. Here we go. Set, set. You heard. Shake, shook, shaken. Shine, shone, shone. Here we go. Show, showed, shown. Sing, sang, sung. That's right. Sit, sat, sat. Yeah. Irregular verbs are so easy when you sing this song. Just remember the words to this song and you won't get them wrong. Irregular verbs, irregular verbs, irregular verbs, irregular verbs. Sleep, slept, slept. Speak, spoke, spoken. Spend, spent. spent, spent. Yeah. Stand, stood, stood. Steal, stole, stolen. That's right. Swim, swam, swum. Swing, swung, swung. Take, took, taken. Teach, taught, taught. Yeah. Tell, told, told. Think, thought, thought. Throw, threw, thrown. Understand, understood, understood. Wear, wore, worn. Win, won, won. That's right. Write, wrote, written. Yeah. Irregular verbs are so easy when you sing the song. Just remember the words to this song and you won't get them wrong. Irregular verbs. Irregular verbs. Irregular verbs. Irregular verbs.
What is this? We might
Writing's
try
not
this.
that easy.
A quiz.
I might try this afterwards. I'm gonna do that right now. I might be like
Okay.
something. Have your journal out. We're gonna copy this down in our journal real fast. It won't take you very long. We're gonna fill it in as a class. Let's see how much y'all know about irregular verbs. Irregular verbs, present tense, past tense. We're gonna fill in these missing parts here in a second. Right?
No.
Good. That's not that bad.
Are we supposed to write this down?
I'm so tired.
Oh my sweet Larry James, it's almost time for music. You're almost done.
Uh-huh.
I'm happy I'll probably not even go to music. Come on.
I still go to music.
We've been sitting here for
That's why I gave you 7 minutes to stand a few minutes ago. Come on, let's get this down. I'll make it a little bit bigger. How about that?
Okay, draw.
Grass again.
There.
Think
I found a page.
you brought
Is it flipped upside down?
saw.
We're gonna fill in the missing parts. And we're gonna add some, and then maybe we'll take that quiz here in a second and see how much y'all really know.
Or some of them, they had 2 of the same words. It's because you can just put will to make it, make it
Okay, I have all the answers.
future tense.
I sent it to you.
Past tense for no is new.
Hold on, we're not there yet.
Okay, I know all the answers.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Don't most y'all.
And past tense for bring.
Okay, done for the first two.
Okay. What is the past tense of no? I'm gonna fill it in.
New.
New. N-E-W? How do I spell it?
And
A-N-E-W.
K-N-E-W.
Same except without E.
Brain.
Sure.
Brain.
Yeah.
Brain.
Wait.
Brain.
So I'm testing y'all.
Brain.
Brought.
Bring. What's the
Brought.
brought? Yeah, that was one of them on there.
Oh yeah, it's brought.
What about brung?
I put brung instead of
What
brought.
about brain? Oh wait, brain is a real word.
And present tense for drew is draw.
Bring. Y'all put bring. Let me research that real fast to make sure I put the right one.
Brung.
I
Put
brain
brung.
cookies. I brain cookies.
Stop talking about brung and bring.
Brain cookies.
How
Brung
about we
and brought,
move
not
to the
bring.
next one?
Nothing to talk
Well,
about.
I'm just seeing. I'm not saying. I'm not saying 100% it's brain. I'm just seeing if it is correct.
Please, I just want to move on to the next one.
We're trying to research. Trying to research.
Yeah, now you can do them on your own.
Bring. No, it is brought.
You don't need to argue about
What about
Brought and brung.
bring cookies?
Or not, and it's not. And you don't have to pay attention to us.
Hey, y'all, be nice to each other. What about Drew? What's the present tense?
Draw.
Bruh. Y'all be nice to each other. Come on. Get this far without getting in fights with each other.
We do not make it this far to fight.
And then the next one is right.
What is the next one? Wrote.
Right. Right.
Say. Ooh, this was a tricky one.
Said.
Oh, y'all know these. Y'all must have learned.
Thought.
Think.
Thought.
Not think. I think. I don't.
Thought.
Thank you.
Thought.
Thank you so much for that thanks, Natalie.
What?
Thank you so much for that thanks. Okay. Drink.
Drink. I drank too much water last night.
Drink.
Drink.
Caught. Caught.
Catch is caught.
It's caught. What's another one y'all can think of? Let's think of 3 present tense ones what we didn't get earlier. What are some from earlier or from this story? Ooh,
What about throw?
Through.
yeah, that's a good one. Throw.
Through.
Through. Good job. Oh, I should have done it in different colors.
Sleep. Slept.
Oh yeah, sleep. Slept.
Slept.
Slept. One more. Let's see what we can get.
What about catch?
We got cat. Caught. I'm looking because I think. Where was it? Oh, right here.
Let me bring the camera.
Read. Stand. Stood.
Standed. Standed.
Stood.
Good.
Stood. Stood.
There we go. Good job, guys.
Boys have an ED.
We're gonna add
Because they're
add to this tomorrow. So remember, these are past tense that y'all have to remember. There's no pattern of just adding ed to it. Oh, we could have done run and ran. That's another one. They're irregular verbs. You cannot add ed to them. Fly, flew,
What's wrong?
gone.
What's wrong?
What's what?
You said
Wait.
wrong.
How about sharpen and sharpen?
Nope, those are regular because you would just add ed to it. You would say sharp, and then I sharpened my pencil. You just add ed to it. These are ones that do not follow that rule. We don't add ed to node. We don't say I knowed the answer. That is not the way. Or I catched the ball. That's not correct. Or I drinked my soda yesterday. They're irregular. You got to memorize these. Got it? So we can move on.
see.
Oh yeah, there's one. Remember those because we're gonna
A
add.
seesaw.
Yeah, we're gonna add them tomorrow. So we'll add a few more tomorrow. So think of some today. We'll add tomorrow. Y'all that have your paper, your new stuff. Y'all have this. Like Anello, I know has this. Daniel, do you have your new stuff?
Yep.
Y'all have this editing thing. If you go in there and find it, it says editing. I think I put them together. We put them together.
Hey, Mom.
Say editing on there. Look. Keep
Look.
it close by for you because we're gonna use it almost every day. I don't have the daily fix it right now, so I don't
I
know
need that.
editing on the front.
Is that the new pack from the new pack?
Yeah.
Where's it in? What is it in?
It's the new stuff we just got. It's in the new stuff. If you picked up your new stuff, yours. But a few of y'all have not. Y'all had plenty of time to pick it up. Please come pick up your stuff. I just know it's in the new stuff y'all got. Vida, where have you been at? I knew that was you, I heard.
Right when I joined, the whole power went off for the whole
Oh, okay. It's in the new stuff. If you have your new stuff. I know there's a few people that don't have it.
I don't know if I have it.
Did you pick up your new math? They should be in folders.
Like a long time ago?
The new math. This is a new 6 weeks. Remember, I told y'all before we had intercession to come pick up your stuff. Some people have not picked it up yet. Y'all need to pick up your stuff. You have one job to do. Your parents do, to pick up your stuff. And they need to come pick it up.
Well, I can't really. So.
Well, I know you can't. You're not in town, but you'll follow along. But the rest of you. All right, let's keep going. Does it say editing, Daniel? I didn't see the corner. It says editing. Move it. I can't see the corner, Daniel. Anello has it. Yes, Anello. And go to page. I don't know what page it is. I think we're like on page. Where are we at? We're on page 10. We've already done some of these. Y'all will notice we've already done a few of these. Page 10, Anello, I believe. Says it should look like this. Daniel, page 10. It should look exactly like this. Does it, Anello? Make sure it should, because I just saw one. Y'all that do not have it are going to be working with me. Y'all need to pick up your stuff. It's not going to be helpful, especially for math, that you don't have all of this stuff. Perfect. It's the same thing. Good job, Daniel. I know Emma doesn't have it. Who else have this?
Can I write it
Y'all
down?
don't need to write it down. You're just going to follow along and put your answer.
Hit 31. How about down?
Yeah, I need to go pick it up. Cool, I'll be right back.
Yes, for y'all that show of hands, if you have not picked up your stuff. I know Natalie hasn't, right? Emma hasn't. Who hasn't picked up their stuff? Mariah says she
I
didn't.
haven't picked it up.
Who else has not picked up their new stuff? Y'all need to come pick up your stuff. This was, I told y'all like 2 weeks ago. Y'all have had 2 weeks to pick this up. It's gonna affect y'all, especially for math, because y'all won't have math and y'all are gonna be using Class Kick. I need to pick it up. What change, if any, should be made to sentence 9? She arrived in the United States in 350 different pieces. Daniel, what can we get rid of? Because I can tell you. What can we get rid of? What answer choice? No way, Jose, can we get rid of? What can we get rid of? That most of the time it's not the answer. I think we've only had one.
It's not J.
Hey, good job. Okay.
J and G.
I hear something. So why do you think we need to get rid of G? She arrived in
Because let's read it in insert G. She arrived in the United States. She was in 300 different.
Eliminate.
like a run-on sentence, wouldn't it, if we added that?
Yeah.
And by the way, they're talking about the Statue of Liberty. Let me give you, because this can be kind of hard for F. They're talking about the Statue of Liberty, and they call her like if she were a girl. So that should probably help you get rid of something else.
So it's H. And pieces like spelled like that doesn't make any sense.
Pieces like this. What does this pieces mean? Is it showing possession, or is it showing like there's more than one? What is that pieces I circled besides Emma? The pieces I circled.
They're it's supposed to be different pieces, not
Is it possession? Is there showing possession, or is it showing many, or is it talking about many pieces, like a lot, more than one?
more than one.
More than one. So what's the correct way to write it without the what?
without the apostrophe.
Mama.
Apostrophe.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, without the apostrophe. Yeah, good job. Hold on, guys. Good job. Oh, okay. Let me read number 2.
Zoe the sea turtle lumbered forward. Not quiet, used the heavy weight.
Oh, we're gonna have a whole bunch. She got us.
So number 2, it says, what change needs to be made to sentence 2? Zoe the sea turtle lumbered forward, not quiet, used to the heavy weight of her shell out of the water. So Zoe the sea turtle lumbered forward, not quiet, used to the heavy weight of her shell out.
It's obvious.
I know it is for you, but not for everybody. What can I get rid of here for sure? We already know.
D.
Get rid of D.
Hey, okay. Let's keep going. So let's change lumbered to lumbering. Zoe the sea turtle lumbering forward, not quiet, used to the heavy weight of her shell out of the
It's
water.
not quiet, it's quite.
Yeah, it's quiet. It's a real.
So obvious.
So what is the change that needs to be made? Y'all that are telling me it's not quiet, it should be quite.
It's C.
What's the right way to spell it?
It's D because
Quite. Quite.
Okay, you've got to understand how to spell quite. This
Yeah.
says quiet, this says quite. You got to understand that. I'm pretty sure because I was reading it. It helped y'all.
Q-I-E-T, quiet.
I think it helped y'all. Good job.
she's not quiet.
Are revising and editing Kings and Queens.
Well, even if nobody knew how to say it, it's probably still obvious because I'd be that type of person just to.
I could have seen a lot of people that would pick this one.
What? Someone spelled it quick wrong.
Anyways, let's keep going.
Quiet.
Oh, okay. I want your answer in the
Wait,
chat.
what if it said, that's not quiet, the thing I was talking about, not quiet.
I want your answers in the chat for this one, privately. Zoe spent the next several years far out in the ocean waters. Zoe spent the next several years far out in the ocean waters. I already know some of you are going to be like, ooh, I know this one. How do I forward this? Forward. That's how you do it.
Wait, can we eliminate one?
What do you want to eliminate?
B?
B? Like B and boy? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Think about what we just talked about earlier. The difference between this and this. We just did one like that. Why is this not loading? Come on.
Why doesn't my hair curl?
Maybe just eliminate one more too.
What?
D.
Sure. Okay. You're good to go. Let me see your answers in the chat.
I sent you it.
Let me see. We eliminated 2. I want your answers in the chat. Good job, Daniel and Emma. If you're uncertain about this, this is where a dictionary would come in. Think about what we said about waters earlier.
The answer has the problem is only a little tiny mistake that just doesn't work.
Several?
It's one letter. That's all I'm gonna say. It's one letter.
It is.
That messes the whole thing up.
Let's see. Natalie B, I don't see your answer. I guess I can just say Natalie now. Huh, I can just say Natalie now.
Yeah, instead of Natalie V.
Well, now you're just gonna say Natalie B, Natalie B.
I know, now I'm gonna keep saying it and when I didn't need to. So what? What is the difference between this waters and this waters? You can tell me what this waters means. Is it plural or is
It's
it
showing plural,
saying
and the other one is showing possession.
showing possession? That's saying that that's somebody's water. I don't know, Shamu.
Like,
Whose water is it then? Is it
or like if
Sharks?
somebody's name was water.
Is it telling
is it Sharks territory?
Is it telling us in the story that that water belongs to somebody? Think of it like that.
Or that someone's name is water.
Is it telling us, and that's
Things water. Their kid water.
the water belongs to someone? Is it telling us that in the sentence? Anybody that's answered?
No.
Huh?
No.
No.
Oh yeah, I guess
Get rid of it. This is where it
on A, several is spelled wrong.
Show them a mistake.
It's
spelled
Show them
wrong.
a mistake. Show them the
not
one
supposed to have
letter.
2 A's. It's supposed to
Show
have
them the one letter that was wrong.
Here. This is where, when you have these spelling words like this, you should have a dictionary or dictionary.com pulled up for you. When you
That's why I
take
want to do a
test,
spelling bee.
when you do your test,
Spelling bee.
when you do your test, your STAR test, you better have a dictionary out for the editing part. Even for your reading, sometimes you can have a dictionary out for your reading test, I believe, like your STAR reading. Let's see.
And that's where the spelling bee comes in.
Let's see. What change needs to be made to sentence 24? Zoe found a dry spot on the beach and began her work. Oh, here they are.
Okay, I know the answer.
Oh. Think about this one. Think about this one.
I thought about it.
Think about this one. This one is a rare one. Hint, hint.
Oh, okay, then that gives us the other answer.
What can we get rid of here for sure already? What? Give me.
Yay!
No. This is a rare one.
Wait. So J is the answer? What?
So let's change find to finds. Zoe finds a dry spot on the beach and began her work. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
I
But
think it's F.
Finds? Zoe
finds.
Okay, what tense is this verb in over here? Is it in present tense or past tense?
Present.
Began? It's like we just went over. What's the present tense of began? We just went over and said, hello, do you know? See your hand moving.
Oh, okay.
Think about it. This is what we just did.
Well, you're talking to a person
I
who
think
said,
it'd be G.
you're talking to a person that said, I heard it myself.
Yeah, so we're trying this. The present tense is begin of this. This is in past tense. So found, your verbs need to agree. So they all need to either be in present tense, past tense, or present tense or past tense. You can't have a verb that's in present tense over here and then past tense over here. It does not make sense. You can get rid of that one. This one's a hard one. Change began to begun. Zoe found a dry spot on the beach and begun her work. Change her work to their work. Whose work is it? Whose work is it? Who's doing the work?
Zoe.
Where's Zoe? It's just one.
Your pronoun needs to be her or their. What's the correct pronoun? If it's Zoe. Whose work is it? Huh?
Hers?
Her. So that we know that's not it. And then began, and then no change needs to be made to sentence 24.
What do you mean this is a rare one?
It is a rare one.
I think it'd be J this time.
Yeah.
I
never thought it was
J don't be the answer on any of these.
I think it's G because it says Zoe. It's saying I don't. It's not really. It's not really saying that Zoe wrote the story because she's a turtle. I don't think she would be able to write a story.
She's in journal.
Hold on, I'm looking.
So it says, if it was, I said, if it was, so if Zoe did write the book, it would have said, I found a dress on the beach and I began to start my work. That's what it would have been. But since it's not made by her, it'd probably be begun to work.
What's that music? I hear music.
Mockingbird is begun. Oh, okay, so
So that's just my group playing the guitar.
can it begin? Let me tell you why your answer is J on this one. It's written right. The morning.
Written right.
Okay, that's what it is. Because you have to put a helping. The past participle form is preceded by a helping verb, is begun. So you would have to put is begun if you wanted to change it, is to begun or had begun. And had begun her work. Since it doesn't have had or is in front of there, it is correct the way it is written. You use began. That's a hard one. That's a hard one for me. Let me see. Oh, okay. Exit ticket.
Exit ticket, because my alarm just went off. That's why I went to the.
Exit ticket. What change of B needs to be made to sentence 27? We can get rid of one already. I can tell you this isn't a rare one. We can get rid of this one. This is what we just went over. What?
D.
Hey, this is what we just went over. When Zoe's nest was complete, she laid her eggs. Think about what we just went over. If something belongs to somebody, it needs something. Think about that. We just went over like a couple of these. I need your answer in the chat.
Easy. All right. Once you call my name, I'm going
Emma, you're good to go.
All right.
What?
Get eliminate B, right? I don't know.
B?
Yeah.
When Zoe's nest was complete, she laid her eggs.
Oh wait, so Zoe's a bird?
I guess. I don't know.
No, turtles lay eggs.
Turtle.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, turtles lay eggs. I've seen it a million times because my mom used to work at a place where they used to hatch turtle eggs.
The rest of y'all, come on, give me your answer. I got Anello and Emma's. So C says laid.
Do I go or?
Yeah, you can go to music. When Zoe nest was complete, she lays her eggs.
No, because I know.
I've gotten rid of another one for y'all. Figure out the rest. I need your answer in the chat. Come on. Think about it. Whose nest is it? And what I just told you, whose nest is it? Good job, Daniel. Whose nest is it? What do you need when it belongs to somebody? There's something special y'all need.
It belongs to Zoe.
Okay, but there's something you need there. Good job, Natalie B. Come on, put your answers in the chat. Let's go.
Bye-bye.
BYE until 12:25.
Good job. What is the correct answer, Vida?
B?
B, why?
Because I think if you had a comma with it, it would just be position.
It would be possession. You need your
And
apostrophe.
if
This
you get-
apostrophe is telling me this nest belongs to Zoe, right? It's her nest. So you need your apostrophe there. Possession. Good job. This is just saying there's many Zoes. No, it's not what we're talking about. Good job. All right, be back at 12:25, right? Is that what time we come back? Forgot.
Yeah, that's
Uh-huh.
it.
Come back at 12:25.
Music, and then be back here at 12:25. See y'all in a little bit.